So if you're a business owner and if you're a person who's learning how to build an AI agent, then definitely this video is going to help you. So every year, business lose millions of dollars. It's not because their product is bad. It's not because of the competition. It's simply because they just replied late. And the studies show that replying within 5 minutes can make you 21x more likely to convert a lead. And yet, most businesses take 40 hours just to respond. And here is the sad part. 78% of the customers go to the business that reply first. And that one delay, that one missed message could be the sale that you never ever knew that you lost. So what if you could reply instantly? I mean 24/7, even when you are sleeping. Even if it's in the morning, even if it's in the afternoon, even if it's in the evening, even if it's at the night, 3 a.m., 4 a.m. And even if you are in the middle of a vacation, enjoying your life with your family, you don't have to worry about that. If you don't check your phone within few minutes, you are going to miss a client. And that's where the WhatsApp AI agents come. So if you're a person who's watching this video and if you're completely a beginner in this place, you don't have to make it that much complicated because it's very simple. And even if you're a business owner that you have an e-commerce business or you have any business that you need a WhatsApp AI agent and you don't have any background while building this thing related to artificial intelligence or anything, you don't have to worry about that. Like I said, it's, you might be, when you look into the charts and everything, you might feel like, what is this? What is this? I don't know what's actually happening around this place. But honestly, let me say, the beginning stage, I was also a kind of person like that. My professional is I was a digital marketer and I used to run social media marketing agency, and I didn't know that much about artificial intelligence, and also at the same time, I don't have any coding background. I still doesn't have any coding background, and the AI agents that we are going to build in this video does not require any coding background. But if a person who has a coding knowledge, it will be very much easier for them to understand what's happening when things get complicated. Like sometimes some kind of random errors or anything happens in the workflow that we are working on, and the people who have the coding knowledge, the advantage they have is like two advantages that I'm saying is, one, they can create AI agents just like a little more professionally with code in n8n. n8n has a coding feature where you can design the workflows and AI agents with the coding knowledge that you have. And the second thing is like when some kind of specific errors or anything happens in the workflow, definitely the people with the coding knowledge can definitely understand what is happening and get things done. So since you are a complete beginner in this place, there are a few things that you have to keep in mind. So when you come into this place, and you can see three important things, which are workflow, credentials, and project. A workflow is a collection of nodes. There are 5 types of nodes, and each is used depending upon the purpose. Basically, what you want to build or automate. So about this workflow, so you can see an option around here which says create workflow. So when you click it, you can see an interface, you can see a chart like place where there is an option called add first step. So this is called a workflow. So for example, we talked about nodes, right? So when you come into this place and when you search for WhatsApp, and when you click this, so we want to create WhatsApp trigger first. We will talk about that. So when you click on the on messages, this place, and you can see the icon of WhatsApp here, right? So this thing itself is called a node. For example, if I come here and if I search for Gmail, if I just search for send message option, see, this is a node. So depending upon what we want to create, in this video, we are going to create WhatsApp AI agent, right? So there will be a lot of nodes that should be connected each other depending upon what we wanted to create. And all these nodes that are combined is called a workflow. I hope you understood. This, the chart that you are seeing right here, this is a workflow, which a workflow is completed only if there are nodes inside it, and all these nodes are used on the specific kind of AI agents that we wanted to create. We don't want this Gmail right now because we are creating AI agents. So when you search for this, the next thing that you have to do is you can see an option called create credentials, right? Just like I mentioned in the beginning, you have to remember three things. One is the project, one is the workflow, and the third thing is the credential. So mainly there are 5 type of notes, and to help you more understand, I will give you a part where you can screenshot. These are actually the main type of notes, but one thing that you have to keep in mind is we are not using every kind of notes in this video. We only wanted to create a simple WhatsApp AI agent, right? Just like I said, to make this work, we need to connect our credential. So what is a credential? So one of the easiest example that I can use is when you go to an ATM and you want to take your money from the ATM. So when you insert the card, your debit card inside the ATM, you have to write a set of PIN, right? Which makes the ATM understand that you are the owner and you have the PIN and you want to take the money. Just like that, this thing, credential, is a kind of, a set of codes, or you can see a password where you have to create that password, which help the N8 understand, and the WhatsApp and the N8 understand that you are the owner, and both of them have to communicate. This credential is the thing that help the WhatsApp and this N8 to communicate with specific accounts. And one of the simple examples that I can use right now is like when you log into social media, you have to give your email, and also the same time you have to write your password, right? You have to write a few digit password that you created when you made your social media account. So just like that, it's only the same concept when it comes to this creating this credential. So some of you might have experience by creating credentials and some of you haven't. It's completely all right. So connecting this credential is not a kind of that much very much complicated process. You don't have to worry about that. I have already given a link in the description. After watching that video and creating this credential, you can continue watching the video from here. So I have already connected my credential in this N8. So what you have to do is after that you can search for WhatsApp again, and after searching that, you can select the option send message. So one of the things that you have to keep in mind is this: both of them are not same, both of them are different. So the first one you can see here, this is called WhatsApp trigger. And this is what starts your workflow, which helps you to start your workflow. And it listens for an incoming messages from WhatsApp and activate the workflow when a message is received. So one of the best examples that I can use right now is doorbell of a house. So like when someone sends you a message on the WhatsApp, this node hears it and it starts the workflow. So just like how a doorbell rings when someone is actually waiting for you outside. Another one you are seeing here, this is called WhatsApp send node, and you can also call it as respond node. So this is more likely a reply button, like when the workflow decides what kind of message should I send to the person, this node understands it, and this node will be the one that will be getting that message directly to your WhatsApp. So you guys might have watched that video about creating credentials for this WhatsApp. And after that, what you have to do is you have to come here and you will get a number from Meta. I think it's for 90 days. Then you can select that number, and in this recipient's phone number you have to type the number that you gave in that Meta. I think it's under the test number. There is an option called from and to. So this number will be the place you will be receiving the message, and here in the text body you can write test. So this will be the thing that I will be receiving to my WhatsApp. So one of the things that you have to keep in mind is you need to frequently save this workflow, because sometimes there might be a glitch, or sometimes when the system shut off, or if anything happens that you might have worked up to this, and maybe you're not gonna get that workflow again if you're working a very complicated process. So try to make it as a habit if you're working in an N8 to frequently save the message and then again and again. Just like in Premiere Pro, when you're editing the video, you try to save like frequently between, I think it's between 1 minute or 30 seconds or 40 seconds, we try to save the video, right? Otherwise, when the Premiere Pro crashes or if anything happens, the thing that you were working on will be, what's going to happen. So after doing that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to execute the workflow, and to this number I'm going to send message hey, and let's see what happens. See, you can see something is happening around here. Like there is a moment or a motion that is happening in the node, and it reaches to the send message place, and I receive the message test, because that's the thing that I actually gave here, which is test. And also the same time we received input, which help us to connect other nodes as fast as possible. So we are going to separate these two nodes, and what I'm going to do next is I'm going to search for AI agent. So this is one of the main part, guys. This is just like, the engine of a car. So the AI agent node is like the brain of your workflow. It's where you connect your AI model like OpenAI, Gemini, and give it instructions on here how to think, respond, and act. So just like I said, it's more likely the engine of a car, like it's the heart, and also at the same time you can also see it as like your personal assistant. So when someone come and ask like, what is the price of this product, what is the price of this, what is the price of that, or I need this, I need that, can you help me with this? So what this AI agent does is it's not only just simply respond or just simply repeat the words, it actually understands what the person wants, and it think, and then it responds according to the situations to the customer. So what we can do here is we can come here and we can select the option which is defined below. And after selecting that, you can see an option called body here, and you just have to drag this to this place. The people who might not be knowing about coding, you might be thinking, what is even all this? What is even this? See, just like I said, it's only just drag and drop to that place. But the only problem is that if when you're working and in the middle when some kind of errors or if anything happens, then it might take a lot of time for you to understand what is actually the problem that has happened to your workflow. It might be a very, very simple problem, but since you don't have that coding knowledge, it's gonna be a little more harder when any kind of problems or anything happens in the workflow. So if you're doing for your business and in your WhatsApp business, if you receive a lot of messages, if you receive a lot of product orders and everything, please keep in mind that if you know someone who does this and arranges this WhatsApp and everything, that might be a little good, because you're receiving a lot of messages every day, and if any kind of errors happen, this complete node will not be working. You're going to lose a lot of your time and the customers might be waiting. So to avoid that, might be better to hire someone who does this thing that might help you from the frequent troubles or errors that can happen. So after that, you can also see an option here which is called, in the add option, you can see system message. See, this is the main part, guys. Here, this whole thing is going to function and work depending upon what we are going to type here, depending upon the prompt that we give in this place. So now when I just did the add option, it's something like, you are a helpful assistant. It's already default in that place. But when you give a prompt in that place, just like you might have heard in ChatGPT or any other platforms, when you give the prompt correctly, that mission or that thing will be the most powerful. So if you give a proper prompt here, just like a proper instruction which the mission can understand, which this node can understand what this person specifically wants, then this will be one of the most powerful thing that you can use. So having a little prompt knowledge or having how to set up a prompt is a very good thing. You can ask the help of ChatGPT. Let's just go to ChatGPT and tell that I need a help with arranging a prompt for my e-commerce business. So this is the main purpose. I'm creating a WhatsApp AI agent. So ChatGPT will definitely help you to create a prompt that you can definitely paste here. But make sure the prompt that you pasted and everything is working completely. But right now, just for this simple video purpose, we don't need that. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to connect this to this node. All right, fine. So I'm going to save. And after that, you need a chat model in this place. And definitely you can see a long variety of chat models in this place. You can see, for example, you can see OpenAI chat model, which is one of the best you can use if you're doing it for your business, because the response and everything will be absolutely good when you connect OpenAI chat model. And there is a lot of available and options that you will get if you opt this OpenAI chat model. But one of the things that you have to keep in mind is it's not free, it's paid. You have to buy the credential. So one of the problems that I have seen is, just sometimes some people just come with so many spam messages, lots and lots of unnecessary messages, just like spam. But the problem is all these kind of spam messages will be eating your credentials, and that's a problem. But you don't have to worry about that. You just have to tell ChatGPT to identify the spammers, and if they are the spammers, stop messaging to those kind of people. And you can give that prompt here in this place. So just like I said, when coming to chat model, you can also go for Gemini. And if you're just learning, that's your main purpose, you have other options, just like you can go for Gemini. And I think, I have also used that. Gemini gives you few credits for, just for testing purposes. My credits and points and all are over, so that's the reason why I'm not using it. So what I'm using currently right now is OpenRouter chat model, and this place is, lots and lots of free chat models are available. But the problem is these chat models have their own limitations, which means they might not be able to do like how ChatGPT performs. For example, if I'm creating a workflow where you have to, the main point of that workflow is like when someone emails me, the AI should read what the email is about and just send a reply like, hey, we just read your email and we will be replying you or contact you in a few minutes or a few days, like that, just very simple reply. But this chat model, that most of the chat models here that are free will not be able to do that. They will not be capable of doing that. So they have their own limitations, they have their own problems. But for testing purposes, you can definitely go for this chat models in this place. And to create the credential to connect to this place, you don't have to worry about that. I have already given a link in the description. It's a very fast process. And after that, one of the chat models that I'm going to search for is, let's go for DeepSeek. See, you can see here like options like free options. So I chose DeepSeek R1 7dB free option, and let us see whether it's working or not. Yeah guys, it's working. So you can see, hey, how can I assist you today, which means there is no error that is happening. This chat model is capable of, sending WhatsApp messages. So after that, you can come here to WhatsApp send node. And when you come down here, before we have given this, option called test, we are gonna remove that. And what we are going to do here is, you can see the output, right? We are going to take this output and we are going to drag here in the place of the text body. The workflow is almost set. But one of the things that is actually the workflow is missing is, you can see an option called memory. So we can go for, you don't have to search it, it's already here. You can go for an option called symbol memory. So what mainly the symbol memory does is, this lets your agent remember your previous messages in the conversations. So it doesn't forget what was said earlier. Without memory, the AI would respond like it's meeting you for the first time or every time. So you can see it's something like the past conversations and the things you guys talk. This symbol memory will be saving that. And without that, it will be some kind of person with Alzheimer's. What I'm about to say is, you talked about so many things, you said about so many things, and after you ask it, for example, if you say your name to this AI agent and the next moment you ask, what is my name? AI agent will be like, what? You didn't set my name. Yeah, I mean it. To avoid that, you can use an option like this called simple memory. But this is only for the testing purposes. What I'm about to say is, even though the simple memory remembers the things that are, that is happening around now in the workflow, when you shut down this N8, this things that is stored inside this simple memory will be gone. So if you're building it for your business, I would highly recommend to use Supabase. That's another kind of node which actually remembers everything that you had talked with your customers before. I mean, the conversation with the AI agent and the customers. So one of the advantages that you have here is, when a customer has already bought something, some kind of products from your store, and maybe they have asked about so many other things, that they like this, they like that, this is their taste and everything. And even after a few months, they came back again and they start talking to this AI. This AI can do an amazing thing, talk depending upon the customer, just like a salesperson do. This AI already know what are the interests of this person because they had a conversation in the past. So because of that, this Supabase will be storing most of the things that you guys talked about. And this AI is gonna take advantage of that, and it's gonna talk to this customer, in a very interesting way, because it already know what customers actually want. Most of the people don't tell these things in the video, so please try to keep that in your mind. So we are going to select the define below option, and after that we are going to look for an option called just ID, and I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna drag here to this place. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to change this from 5 to 50, so it's gonna almost remember 50 conversations that actually happen here. This is mainly for the testing purposes, right? So doesn't matter that much. And now it's almost set, and what we have to do here is we have to execute the workflow and we can check how it is working. So I'm gonna ask the AI agent, hey, how are you? And let's see what it is going to reply. You can see the process and everything that is happening here. It's very amazing and satisfying to watch. So this is its reply. I'm just a computer program, so I don't have a feelings, but I'm here and ready to help you with whatever you need. How can I assist you today? So let's ask it another question, which is, hey, I want to use my Nissan GTR to win against a Bugatti. Let's see what is going to happen. This is a little bit, just like I said, satisfying to watch. Like something very big is happening behind this process, but it's not that much happening. To determine if a Nissan GTR can beat a Bugatti, one must consider several factors beyond just raw power. Here is a structured approach analysis of the challenge. So just like I said, if this is your e-commerce store and if this was your number, then someone come and ask you, I want this product, I want that, and then this AI agent is going to reply like this. And you can see in options like tools, this is where you connect to your Google Sheets, where the products and everything that you have, your price and everything, lots of Google Sheets, where one Google Sheet is about the list of products that are actually available right now, and the other Google Sheets, it's about the prices, the offers and everything. And also at the same time, you can use another Google Sheet to collect the email ID or anything about, or just to give the customers an order ID. And also at the same time, you can use to store that in that Google Sheet. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you understood the video and I made it as simply as possible. And also at the same time, and if you want to build an AI agent for your e-commerce business, not this simple AI agent, an AI agent that works 24/7 just like a personal assistant, who just works like a salesperson, an AI agent that can reply with a voice message, an AI agent that can, when somebody sends any kind of pictures or anything, the AI agent can analyze it and also replies that. An AI agent that even take the call when a customer calls it. An AI agent that can, does most of the things which a human can do. An AI agent that not only can do the things that human can do, but is more capable, more cost efficient, and also at the same time working 24/7. And if you want to build an AI agent like that, I will give you the contact details in the description. So all the very best for your business that you're building, and all the very best for your AI career. And just like I told you, if you don't have any coding background, you don't have to worry about that. Just keep doing it. And I will see you guys in the next video.